And there are now just 3.4 Ks to the finish. Time to descend very quickly past that beautiful church at the top of the Virgen del Castillo.
Very technical descent as well, though.
And the wind howling. Here's Pidcock. Looks as though he's managed to drop those behind. That's good news for Tom Pidcock fans. And we know what he can do on the descent as well, but it's a big ask, isn't it? Almost a too difficult ask, isn't it? 1 minute, completely.
Yeah, way too difficult.
Interesting to see what he can do with regards to looking at the overall tomorrow, though. Take as much time back here, a march on those rivals, and see what they can do. But Pidcock is certainly proving that his form is there after that altitude camp in Chile.
Yeah,
this is what's left behind.
Impressive climb that he's doing.
Mohoric and Kuznetsova here.
So I would have expected Wellens to follow Pidcock on that climb to stay with him, put another UAE rider in the mix, let's say.
2.5 Ks to go. Ever so slight uphill section before it goes down again now. 52 seconds for Max Soler, who's lost about 30 seconds since the bottom of the climb. Wind howling at the top here. Look at the state of that.
Yeah, this is the difficult bit with the wind, is on the descent, the gusts that you're getting from the open side of the road. You know, when we're talking about the dangers of the wind, that's probably the most dangerous part of it. When you sat on the flats, it's not really such a big issue.
54 seconds for Max Soler over Tom Pidcock. Julius Johansson was in there somewhere as well. Could be important towards the end. Remember, we don't think there are bonus seconds here. We were told there weren't. Let's see how things go to the end. There is Johansson. Trying to hold on for what he can. Last couple of kilometers for him. Marc Soler doing the damage. Last year a stage winner again at the Vuelta España. 10 massive wins in his career, including the overall in Paris-Nice. He's getting the better here of not just his teammate Johansson, who he dropped on the climb, but also Tom Pidcock, who, despite attacking and looking very good here from that next group, isn't going to be able to get across. He is, however, I think, going to be able to lay down a marker going into tomorrow and assure himself that his form is very good towards the Vuelta Andalusia, which is a target of his. 1K to go now for Max Soler, and ready to open his account for 2026. Well, Pidcock and Pinarello fans will be happy. He looks primed for a big year here.
Yeah, it's certainly starting well.
A return to the Tour de France is on the cards. You'd imagine after last year's performance as well that he might want to go to the Vuelta too. Certainly a race that suits him. He showed he could ride general classification at a Grand Tour. Many doubted that, and he himself hadn't really given many people reason to believe that until last year. But it was a tremendous performance at the Vuelta, as it was from this man and his team. And it's going to be again today. It looks like being a 1-2 for UAE Emirates, led home by Marc Soler. And he's got to ride here for every second, because this, with one stage to go, is a great opportunity to try and take an overall as well for Soler. UAE Emirates are dominating things at the moment, and they have certainly dominated today's stage. 3 in the original breakaway. 2 getting away from that. A 2-up time trial in the wind, coming from left, right, behind and in front. And when it went uphill, only one man could do the business. His name, yet again, is Max Soler. Stage ridden at 51.2 kilometers per hour. It's going to be a 1-2 as well, because here comes Julius Johansson after a quite remarkable performance. He takes second, and the best of the rest showing very good early season form. Tom Pidcock is back to racing, and on his first day after that altitude camp in South America, is back here in Europe and is showing that he's on the right path. It's third place, and keep your eye on him tomorrow, because he's stolen a few seconds from the rest of the rivals in the GC, and he's only just over half a minute back on the first race leader, who's the man in your picture, Marc Soler. This is Hector Alvarez, and what a performance yet again from the 19-year-old. Spanish national team coming in this group alongside the likes of Arrieta, Wellens and Bilbao.